everyone, I am Gulabsha Siddiqui. I am here to explain the topic circulatory system. Now, these are my content. Moving to the first slide, which is what is circulatory system? It is a transportation system that transports the blood throughout our body. Now, student, you must clear the word transportation. Transportation means movement of a molecule from a region to the other region. Okay, now here we can see that our heart is continuously pumping and it pumps the blood throughout our body. Now if we take an analogy and assume this mouse as a water pump that pump the water throughout our house where it is needed, and these pipes that connected to the pump are just like our blood vessels, and water in this pipe are just like the blood in blood vessels that circulate throughout the body. Why we need this type of transportation system? We need oxygen, nutrient in our body. So oxygen are exchanged with the CO2, as CO2 and waste, nitrogenous waste are excreted from our circulating blood through excretory system, while oxygen, nutrient, hormone are circulated in our body and reach to the target site where it is needed and where it has to be functioned. Next topic are circulatory system consists of three major components: blood, blood vessels and heart. Moving to the first component, that is blood. What are blood? Blood are loose connective tissue and it is composed of two major components. First is plasma, second is formed element. Plasma is just a watery fluid content in it, and rest of the content of the plasma are proteins, solutes and iron. Another component, that is formed element, are also called the blood corpuscle. These formed element are further classified into leukocyte, platelets and erythrocyte. Moving to the erythrocyte, erythrocyte are also called as RBC. Student, you must see that your blood are red in color. Do you ever think why your blood are red in color? This is because our RBCs have a pigment known as hemoglobin, which are responsible for the red color of the blood. Now RBCs are enucleated. What does it means? It means nucleus are absent in RBC, while in WBC, that is leukocyte, nucleus are present. So why nucleus are absent in RBC? This is the question now. So nucleus are absent in RBCs because to get a lot of space in the RBC, so that more and more hemoglobin it contain. If more and more hemoglobin it contain, more oxygen will bind to the hemoglobin and more aerobic respiration will occur and more ATP will produce. Okay, and the next component is the platelet. Platelet, if we take an analogy, whenever you have a cut on your body or get injured, the blood oozes out from our blood surface, and within a minute or a second it get clotted. So do you ever think what are the factor that is responsible for this clotting factor? The platelets are responsible for this clotting factor. Next is leukocyte. Leukocyte are WBCs, which are the immune cell which protect our body from the foreign antigen or foreign virus. Suppose if we take an analogy, like we live in a colony and a man who always used to sit at the main gate of our colony to guard the people who enter in our colony. If any foreign people enter in our colony, he used to take action against him or her. Similar way our WBC do, as whenever a foreign antigen enter in our body, it fight against it and it will phagocytize or kill it by some immune cell like neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil and natural killer cell, etc. We see in the diagram that the red circular ring like structure are the RBCs and white structure are the WBCs that flow in the blood vessels. Moving to the next slide, if we are seeing that the tube that are red in color are the arteries, while the blue tube are the veins. Arteries carry oxygenated blood while veins carry deoxygenated blood. What are oxygenated and deoxygenated blood? Oxygenated means it have more oxygen concentration than carbon dioxide concentration, and deoxygenated means it have more carbon dioxide concentration than oxygen concentration. Oxygenated blood are pure blood while deoxygenated blood are impure blood. arteries carried away the oxygenated blood from heart to the organ, okay, while the veins carried deoxygenated blood from the body to the heart, body organ to the heart. If we take the if we see the cross section or transverse section of the arteries and vein, artery and vein have three major external layer: tunica externa, tunica media, tunica intima. If we see the differences between them, then arteries lumen are very narrower, while the lumen of vein are wider. While if we see the tunica externa of arteries is thicker than the tunica externa of the vein. When we see the third diagram, we see that arteries are divided into many smaller vessels called capillaries, and these capillaries unite together to form vessels. The function of capillaries are to transport the oxygen or substance from the circulating blood to the tissue, while capillaries only have one layer, that is the endothelial layer. Moving to the next slide, which is heart. Heart is our muscular organ which is surrounded by a single layer called pericardium, which protect it from the external shock and injury. Moving to the next topic, how it works, how our heart work and do the double circulation. Our heart have four chamber. Upper two chamber are right atrium and left atrium, and below two chamber are right ventricle and left ventricle. The impure blood come in right atrium from the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, and from this right atrium it goes to the right ventricle through tricuspid wall, and these tricuspid wall prevent the backflow of the blood to the right atrium. It is just like the door of our room, so that no one can enter and exit from our room. So the blood from the right ventricle moves to the pulmonary artery, and from the pulmonary artery it goes to the lungs for purification or oxygenation purposes. The pure blood or oxygenated blood come from the lungs through pulmonary vein into the left atrium, and from the left atrium it goes to the left ventricle through the bicuspid wall, and these blood from the left ventricle get distributed throughout our body. Hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.